Has faces a nightmare of fake news. Piers Morgan slaps Duke in the face. Start with fork-tongued. Piers Morgan has taken aim at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle after the Duke of Sussex unveiled his fake news action plan. Piers Morgan, 56, has lashed out at the Duke and the Duchess of Sussex, 40, after it was revealed Prince Harry, 37, had created a report on how to end fake news. The plan is part of Harry's role as a commissioner on disinformation for the Aspen Institute, which is based in Washington, D.C. He announced on Monday on the Actual website that the Commission on Information Disorder at the Aspen Institute had set out a list of 15 specific recommendations for leaders to consider adopting across the public, private and non-profit sectors. The document also calls for increasing social media transparency and disclosure, a new proposal regarding social media platform immunity and ideas for reversing the collapse of local journalism and the erosion of trusted media. Other solutions listed include aiming for community-led methods for improving civic dialogue and resisting imbalances of information power and accountability for superspreaders of lies. But the former Good Morning Britain presenter took to his Twitter to hit out at the Queen's grandson and his wife. In view of his 7.9 million followers, Piers wrote, "Start with your fork-tongued missus, mate." The message followed a string of laughing emojis. Piers' statement comes after the broadcaster doubled down on his remarks about refusing to believe a word Meghan Markle says following the Duchess' apology for misleading the courts over her recollection of information given by her aides to the authors of Finding Freedom. The Duchess admitted to misleading the courts over her recollection of information given by her aides to the writer of an unauthorized biography, Finding Freedom, which is based on her and her husband Prince Harry. Meghan had previously denied she had any involvement in the book. Piers defended his statement, which he made following his bombshell departure from Good Morning Britain earlier this year over a row about the Sussexes' landmark interview with Oprah Winfrey. Taking to Twitter, Piers shared a series of newspaper clippings to support his argument. He typed, "I've now had 8 months to carefully reflect on my statement that I don't believe a word Meghan Markle says. And I still don't." Twitter users took to the tweet to discuss the controversy surrounding the Sussexes. Murphy stated, "It's a good day when we don't hear something about Harry and Meghan. Unfortunately, USA is stuck with them. But I really feel sorry for Harry. To be separated from his country and his family must be difficult for him." Mohammed argued, "What is the end game here, Piers? What does this family have to do to get you off their backs? Or let me put it in another way, when will you decide, you've won this one and move on to another? What are your key success factors?" Kate Sui said, "Piers, you have been proven right all along on this. It will be interesting to see how she gets herself out of this situation. I doubt she can. Hopefully, she will now go and lead a quiet life, so we don't have to hear from her again." Wishful thinking on that. In January, the Aspen Institute launched the Commission on Information Disorder after receiving £2.4 million from US entrepreneur Craig Newmark. The goal of the commission was to examine the nation's public information crisis, especially in light of the US Capitol riots on January 6. The report did call for the improvement of US election security to restore voter confidence through education, transparency and resiliency. Prince Harry's exploits into heated issues come after his wife Meghan pushed herself into the political fray surrounding paid family leave. The Duchess of Sussex personally called Republican senators to lobby for paid family leave at the beginning of November after sending out an open letter to Congress in late October.